In this video, we're going to be working through how to set up a basic journey for end users to be able to see progress around complex processes. Let's start with an example ticket. This is a new hire onboarding ticket where we've just emailed Jeff to say, welcome to the team. We're getting things set up. The problem with this is that that's all Jeff can see. He can just see that email, but he can't see anything else happening behind the scenes, or that he might need to fill out extra information, or that there's a laptop ticket being worked on by IT behind the scenes. How do we rectify that? Well, that's where Journeys comes in. Click on to Journeys and click over into Create a Journey. Give our new journey a name. Example, new hire onboarding. Then we can add a phase. A phase is the way you can clump tasks together before day one. In each phase, you can add the activities as to what you want to happen. So you may be just showing some basic information, getting them to fill out a form, which gets automatically injected straight into the ticket, or completing a checklist. Let's set up a few of these. We're going to create an article card first. We'll say this one is before you start, and we'll fill out some information in here. And for this card, we'll make sure that they are required to acknowledge that they have read this information. Next up, we'll get them to fill out some basic information about themselves. We'll call this one basic information. And then we'll say full legal name. What else? And job title. And employment type. So like I said, this information, or these fields that we're checking on here, they're not just random fields inside the app. They're actually fields that have been set up in your Zendesk that you can select and have as part of the form that you want to be filled out. And then once they fill it out, it'll inject it onto the ticket. Next up, we've got an example checklist. So things to do. And we can add tasks, and these will be things that they can check off. So task 1 and task 2. And then lastly, we can show information about what's happening internally. For example, that new laptop ticket that we're working on behind the scenes. So we'll add another card here to say, we'll create that as an article card as well. Essentially, we're showing information, but rather than saying it requires acknowledgement, we're going to say that it'll be completed automatically behind the scenes. So currently preparing your new laptop, etc., etc. Cool. Okay, so we've got our cards in place. Now, how do we let the customer or the end user know that this journey has started? Well, that's done in your journey settings here. I can say when the journey is started. In ticket updates, we're going to add a comment to the ticket to say something like, requester, welcome to the organization. We've officially kicked off your onboarding process, and you've got a link here as part of the kickoff. So we'll save that. Now we're letting them know once the journey is started. You can manually start a journey on a ticket on the side here. I can select the journeys here. But what if we want to automatically apply this journey to the ticket? Back in our list of journeys, we can create a trigger for that. So we're going to say create a trigger. That'll give us a link to that trigger. And we'll add this journey when a new ticket is created that is using the example form. Ticket is created and the form is example. That's going to apply the journey. We'll get rid of this tag and then click on save. Cool. That's going to be automatically applied now. Now the last thing we need to do to get this journey up and going is to publish it. So we're going to click on publish. Now it's saying published. But okay, so we can have that journey automatically applied to the ticket, but what about when this internal task, which is a sub-ticket, gets completed by IT? How do we let them know on the journey? Well, this is something in all of SweetHawk apps, is the ability to do stuff in other apps when something happens. So we click into the tasks and sub-tickets app. Under the example list here, under the task, we have the ability to add actions. So when the task is completed, I've already got it kind of half it up here, but you can see down here, you can do anything in any app. You can choose what's going to happen. I'm going to say example, and the phase is before day one, and then we're going to say your new laptop is now completed when that task gets completed. The last thing I've just remembered here, if we click into this example new hire in the journey settings, if we want that comment to link to the journey to be seen by the end user, we do need to make it public. You can set the author as well. I'm going to save that. And now we are going to test this journey out. I'm going to create a new ticket here. We're going to set Jeff as the requester. We'll use our macro to get us going quickly, and let's see how it goes. So as a result of the ticket being created, as per usual, we've got our example task list kicking off the site, but we'll also have a journey automatically applied onto the ticket. We can see that the welcome email has been sent off as part of this journey being started. From Jeff's perspective, he will be able to see his email come through. Let's get you set up. And he's got a link through to his journeys portal where he can see all of the things that are going to happen. Before you start, that's the information card that we created. Got it. Cool. That has now been checked off. Basic information. Cool. Let's put that in there. Jeff, citizen, job title, and we'll submit that. We'll be able to see that when we submit this information, coming back to the ticket, that information that we created on that form will flow straight back into the ticket. You can see it's hit the private comment and it's coming through to the ticket fields. Coming back to the portal, next thing is things to do. So we've just got a basic 2 task list thing all done. And then the last thing is, how do we kind of show information about something that's happening internally? It's waiting for an internal update. So what's that update? It's waiting for this task here to be completed. So we can jump into this ticket and assume that all the configuration that has needing to be done is done. We'll mark this ticket as solved. And in doing so, when this ticket gets solved, we'll be able to see that this kind of task here is updated. As a result of this task being updated, the journey card for that will also be marked as completed, so they can go in here and say, oh, cool, I've got to go to building a level 3 to go pick up my laptop. So yes, that is a quick overview of how a journey works. To cover what we ran through, we showed how an end user can read and view information, fill out extra information, complete tasks, and we also showed how you can display team progress on cards as well for end users to see where they are in a complex process. Thank you for watching. Let us know if you've got any questions or comments, or email us at support@sweethawk.com.